Welcome to the episode of Husbands Watching Housewives. I'm Scott.
And I am Jeff.
And we just watched an episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yes.
Or in Nevis.
Last day in Nevis.
Last day.
When I said day 3, I'm like, is there going to be a day 4?
Oh.
Surely there cannot be.
Okay, how many more yachts can they go on?
I mean, endless yachts.
Endless, yeah.
Again, but as we said, Salt Lake was like, hold my beer.
Yeah. When Giselle's sitting there like, oh, these yachts are amazing. And it's like, this looks like comparatively like just someone's boat.
It's just a boat.
Yeah.
It's just a boat, really. I mean, it's nice, but it seems like they're all really like clustered on this boat. And like, was there food? Like, I feel like they probably were like changing in like a very small, like a bathroom the size of this, space. So, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the thing.
So they left off at dinner from the night before when Gizelle was going to do all the shady shots. That's what started the episode, wasn't it?
And I guess, they just picked up. They were still like doing, the Mr. Sunshine and hanging out at the bar. And then like there's some more music and another song, song by like their twerk dude.
Right. Kenny.
He's cutting an album, basically. It's like, try out my material on you, ladies.
Hey, he knows the value of being on Housewives. He was like, it's launched so many music careers. It can launch his too.
Oh, just look at Luann.
Yeah, yes. Had Candace been there, she would have gotten up and sang with him.
Oh, she totally would have.
Why didn't Ashley get up and sing?
Because no one needs that. Maybe she's waiting for Pride when she does her drag king thing next week.
Right.
I can't wait for that. Oh my gosh. I hope she brings the drag king thing out at BravoCon.
Oh God, I hope not. I don't want to see that.
Karen's supposed to be at BravoCon.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
Do you know which day yet, or are they just still playing it by ear?
They were just like, she's appearing. Like, so.
Is there a Potomac panel? She'll probably be part of it.
There's a panel, yeah.
But like part of it.
Yeah, maybe.
We will see.
I want to see Karen in person.
So yes, the night before, Gizelle does the whole shady shots thing, right?
Yes, and it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't,
really.
Except for she's continuing on this stupid thing of like, Stacey, your shot glass doesn't say anything.
You're nothing.
Yeah,
you do not exist. I don't know you.
I'm like, okay. And then, I mean, I don't really think anything really happens there. And then until the next thing we see is like Stacey explaining to Ashley.
Yeah, I can't recall if Stacey said, I know nothing of Chris Daniels except I know of him.
Right.
I don't think she confessed that there was any sort of romantic interest. But on this night, she said that I went on some dates when I was separated from my husband, or actually when we were in the process of getting a divorce, and I didn't sleep with anybody. And so I met Chris. He's a great guy. And I didn't know how much that deterred from her original statement about Chris from, I guess, day 1 of the trip.
Yeah. Which I guess we could have looked at before we started this podcast tonight, so we'd be better off talking about it. But yeah, I mean, I don't really remember either. I want to say that had she been adamant that she didn't know Chris and that like they never went on dates, that Ashley would have been way more like, ooh, gotcha, when something happened. So I think she just said that like, she never slept with Chris, and she's still maintaining she did not. Like,
right. I think
they're just
Ashley's
friends.
waiting to bring Monique into it, so she can be like, so by the way, this is the person who said they with your ex-husband. Somebody can be like, I don't care, he's my ex-husband.
Right, as though he's calling her at night and being like, hey Monique, guess who I banged?
Right, or as if she was like the catalyst for their divorce.
Right.
Which is not true. Like that's why it's such a nothing burger. But Ashley's just like, ooh. And I'm like, what are you oohing about?
Well,
it's dopey.
Because she has to plan Dean's birthday party.
What?
That was the next day. She's on the phone with her mom or whatever.
Right.
She's talking about like having to plan Dean's birthday party.
And it was have to do with the conversation.
It has nothing to do with the conversation. That's what I'm saying. It's all Ashley has going on.
Oh.
Is Dean's birthday party.
Well, okay. You need that. No, that didn't quite work.
Okay.
If you had to explain it, it could be a step-by-step.
Anyway.
What else happened?
I don't really know what happened the night before. I think that was really just about it. And the next day they go out on the yacht again, right?
Right. So yes, they go straight. Yeah, they go to the yacht.
In their golf carts. They get delivered to the dock on their golf carts.
Right.
Feel like royalty.
Right. Sure, on their little boat. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of liked when they're going out there and Angel's kind of running out in front of the golf cart.
Yes.
Jumps on one.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Wait for like a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I'm here. Wait a second.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy's feeling better. Not 100%, but
right.
better. So she joins them.
Stacey had an allergic reaction. Her lips swelled.
Swelled.
It was swole. It got swole.
It did.
swelled up. Again, blah blah blah. They're on the boat. It was a pretty background.
Right.
People were doing backflips off the boat.
Just too many yachts in one trip. Like it's running together for me. All of it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a mush. It's a yacht mush.
So I mean, what else happened there?
Oh no, hello. It was the whole thing with Gizelle and Keiarna. That's what happened.
Oh, because they sat down with Wendy and the whole thing, and
right, and it was like,
oh yeah, and Gizelle got to be like, my dad died.
Yes, it was basically Keiarna got attacked by Ashley's horrible friend, which, by the way, Ashley still, never forget.
Yeah,
your shady Sesame Street friend attacked her, and she felt some kind of way because Gizelle didn't, reach out to her after the fact,
right,
at all. Up until the reunion of that year, she hadn't reached out. So she was pissed at Gizelle, but she claimed she never said, I hate Gizelle. I just, I was disappointed and sad that she didn't reach out to me after I was attacked. And that she said that Kay was the aggressor, which I'd be pissed about that too.
Right.
In the fight, which I'm sure she was not. I can't remember.
But I like that, I like that though Kay did say, hey, I would have done the same thing for all of you, no matter who this was, I would have stood up the same way. So,
right.
Like, I wasn't aggressing anything. I was standing up for,
right.
our friends.
And then you have Gizelle saying, I didn't reach out to you because my father was dying and then he died. So basically, screw you.
Right.
Understandable. You had a lot going on. You weren't worried about the show. You had actual real life stuff happening.
Yeah.
Could she have said something after the fact, before the reunion that year? Yeah.
Probably.
Could she not have said that Kay was the aggressor? Yeah. Whatever. Gizelle never really took any, when Kay said, I didn't like how he said I was the aggressor, Gizelle had no response to that.
Yeah.
So it was just Kay saying, I apologize, whatever. They talked it out, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't really go anywhere, but,
Well, because the thing is, they've been cool up until this, so why did this just, all of a sudden come out?
Right.
Wendy.
Yeah. And it's, again, such a weird, housewives thing to do. You didn't check on me. I was expecting you to reach out, and you didn't.
Well, we had Karen, who was just I'm getting in the ambulance with her.
Yeah.
I'm going with her, she was and I don't think it was fake. It was just, this woman.
Genuine concern.
Yes. I'm mothering her.
Right.
Yes.
And without Karen there to, this season to show concern, she has to rely on Gizelle for some motherly love.
Unless you're those three daughters, you're not getting any motherly love from Gizelle. I'm sorry.
Gizelle,
she's not a big sister to anyone.
Well, she was like, I supported Greg even when she didn't like Greg and da-da-da.
Oh, yes. And I supported her. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just all goofy.
It's whatever.
It's all goofy.
It was a little muddy.
Yeah.
I'm glad it would get talked out and it's done with.
And then where does the Jassi stuff come up? Is that way later or?
No, they get off the boat and they go to the nice dinner.
Right.
And everyone's doing fine, getting along. Even, Giselle's like, I'm okay with you, Stacey, at some point, and then, it comes up. It's a lot of dumb fights. It's just, Tia saying, I guess Tia said after they left Mr. Sunshine's bar, oh, Mr. Sunshine's got,
oh, yeah.
Darius has competition in a funny, obviously not serious way. And Jassi's like, 14 days before my wedding, how dare you say this to me?
And then
Darius has no competition.
Right. She kept harping on that. There is no competition for Darius. It's just
it's a fork.
Yeah.
Listen, Tia. It was this energy you're bringing doesn't match what happened.
Yeah, it just seemed like a weird fight that was being picked for the sake of picking a fight.
Right.
It was just very odd. I did enjoy that, after they were talking through it and Tia was starting to and I think you're making fun of my accent. then she was like, oh, no, I'm just kidding. I don't really care. But that's the sort of thing that I need to see is just like the start of it and be like, no, I'm just screwing with you.
Also, too, on the boat when Tia tried to make or did make peace between Gizelle and Keiarna, she was very level-headed. And she's like, I relate to this. My father died and da-da-da. I think she is really again, level-headed and wants to move on, like they have that little whatever with Jassi. She could have exploded right back at Jassi, but instead she's like, whoa, 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 it's not that deep, it's okay. And they moved on. I think that's really good. Like, she's really funny and witty and smart and just, not gonna harp on small things. So in correlation, like when we get to the Angel thing, I think Jassi is doing so much sometimes in correlation to like Angel doing so little. Like the energy level is so not doing so little. I think just the energy level with Angel is like more subdued, and Jassi is like up here on a 20.
Yeah, it's two different ends of the spectrum, and you're just like, whoa, how do you just yo-yo of energy? Absolutely.
It's just really like, what is happening?
Yeah.
So they go back because they're having the whole like slut party, which is problematic in itself, if you're calling yourself a slut. And they're all getting up in their hooker gear, and except Stacey, who's just like Guten Tag.
That was weird.
Like, I'm just German.
She's like, I'm just a barmaid.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest.
Call me Stacey.
Yeah, what's German? Stacey.
Stasi?
Yeah, that could be a good
That's
German.
Russian.
I don't know. I don't know if there is a German equivalent of Stacey.
Yeah.
So.
But yes, I like that she was like, this is as slutty as it gets.
Yeah, exactly.
And Tia too, like, this doesn't come off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm showing a little bit of leg. There's my slutty.
That's where it is.
Yes. Yeah. So, well, what happened before they got to the slutty party, there's something going back and forth between just Jassi and Angel about some snaggletooth chick who...
Oh, like, I don't remember that part at all.
Yeah. She called her like, they were like, look at this girl, look at her, like this snaggletooth girl, and da-da-da-da, and like, how dare she? And the gist of it is, what we find out later on is that back when they were dating, like, let's say before they got married, had kids, 2016, Angel was accused of stealing money from her boyfriend at the time.
Right, her now husband.
Right. And this woman, I think, led the charge, or, she was like whispering things to like her husband's manager, or agent, and financial advisor.
And so Jassi brought all this up into the situation?
Right, that she had heard these things. And then also, too, that Angel was trying to get pregnant, basically trying to trap a football player.
Got it.
Yes, and like get a payday.
Yeah, I think I was paying attention to all that, but I think even that slipped by because there's so much stuff being thrown out there. And again, just Angel, it just seemed, again, just feels like Angel being attacked again on all this. So, but by a different person, of course, so it does land differently. But
so I think, yes, like basically Jassy's like saying, pulled her to the side, mics were off, cameras were down. So I think that was really nice of her too. She could have like made a moment. So she took it down to like a 5, took her aside and said all these things. And, then it got back on camera because Wendy and Stacey heard like bits and pieces of the conversation, basically.
And
it got brought, and Wendy asked about it, and here we go. And then we get the explanation. So Jassi also said that she had heard from other sources that Angel was not a nice person and like was mean to people and like wasn't welcoming to people and da-da-da. And so I know it seems Angel just feels like another thing.
Another pylon. Yeah.
Another thing they're pointing out, another fault they're pointing out. I'm already not feeling this trip. And now like this, you bring out this thing from my past that was very hurtful.
Right.
To be accused of like, trying to trap a man, it's such a cliche. And to be like said that like, you try to get pregnant by a football player.
Yeah, and it seems like low-hanging fruit, especially for the show. Like just another real easy thing to point at, quote unquote, and be like, you're a bad person. It's just it's easy. It's so easy to throw out there, but it doesn't really mean anything in the long run because you're not going to be able to prove it. Just so it's goofy.
Yeah. But basically, Angel's so upset by this. She's, and naturally so. She's like, I just want to leave. I don't want to take the night down. So I get when they're saying that, oh, she's just being like, when he's like, she just wants to be in misery. I don't think it's that. I think she purposely left so she wouldn't bring down the group, so you could keep partying on.
Oh, yeah.
And I just don't think, and what we also see, what we just saw, we were just watching a clip from Watch What Happens Live, in that moment, she thought that Jassi had told Wendy the whole thing so that Wendy would bring it on camera. Right. And so an I gotcha moment. And so that's why she was like, I don't know if I can trust Jassi. Like, I don't know if I'm mad at her or not. And she's really like, just like so many things going on in her brain and, you know, wasn't in the mood to have a party.
Right.
Or a party with these women.
I think it's fine when someone's just like not feeling in the mood to be at the energy level everyone else is. Like, it's fine to remove yourself and be like, I just don't.
Right.
I think that's an adult thing to do. And I think that's sometimes the problem is people don't. They want you to be there even though, like, you just, you know, even if you're not in the mood, just get in the mood. And it's like, it doesn't work that way, especially when you're coming after me and or making shit up about me.
Right. And given, like, the subject matter, it wasn't just, like, another thing, like, another petty thing, like the filter thing. It was an actual thing that happened with her being accused of, like, you know, trying to, like, rob this dude and get pregnant by him.
Of course, Ashley has no problem with it. She was, of course, go ahead and steal from your man. That's a weird comment she would.
Oh, and she's like, why does it matter? You married him. I'm like, well, it matters that she didn't do the thing that she's being accused of doing.
That's where it matters.
No one wants to be accused of stealing money.
Yeah, or trapping a man.
Right. Like throwing away your birth control. Yeah, like that's, yeah. So I get, you know, you're like, oh, why is Angel's upset because you keep like kind of poking an Angel. And it's like, I know you're not trying to take her down, but it is a bit of hazing, you know? Sure. And we've said this like last week, you know, it's just like, it just really feels like you're poking out this girl and, you know, and trying to get her to snap. And instead she's like shutting down.
Yeah. And then when she does snap or she does react, she doesn't react the way you want her to. Again, she's just not housewifing.
It's just like the Stacey thing. When Stacey said earlier in the trip, you know, you can keep trying, you're not going to shake me. So you have like, you are not shaking Stacey with her hazing, and you are basically like causing Angel to retreat. So neither one is great. So your tactics of trying to like break these new people into the group aren't working.
Right.
She's the only one who's like, whatever. But they're not coming after Tia with that energy.
Right.
Because she's Giselle's friend.
What did you think about Stacey and her little dominatrix little routine?
Oh, that was I didn't.
Unexpected.
The whole bachelorette party, I was like, what is happening? But no, yes. I mean, it was funny, the whole like, I'm going to do the German way very precisely.
Yeah, that was like, funny. Harsh and precise.
Yeah,
what it was.
That was funny. But also, I'm like, why can't we just like, hire like a male stripper? And, like, you know, he gyrates and we call it a day.
Right.
Like, did we not see Atlanta with Polo? And
well, that's why they probably didn't hire a male stripper because they didn't want that happening.
Yeah, I just didn't. It was just weird. I didn't see it actually like something off of Jassi.
Oh, I forgot about that. Rightfully so. Why'd you put that memory back into my head?
Yeah, it's like, you're tasty. I'm like,
Also, it just feels like whenever Ashley's doing her whole like, remember, I'm bisexual. You're like, are you? Are you?
Yes, you're bisexual, but like, ma'am.
Yeah, like,
I don't.
There's just something about it.
It seems a little performative sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
The way she shows it on the show is very performative, I would say. And
if she were to have like a full-on relationship and then be like, this is my girlfriend, Samantha.
Right.
You know, going back to season 4 of Sex and the City with Samantha, girlfriend. I could see it, but it's just like,
it's always just like a weird like footnote.
It's always sexual.
Yes.
Emphasis on the sexual and bisexual with Ashley.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, if she actually had, you know, a relationship to speak of,
right,
in the lady department, then we'd be like, okay.
Instead, it's like poor man's Jack Harlow.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
And like, yeah.
Did we cover everybody? Again, it's like it was a fun episode, but I don't think they needed 3 days in Nevis.
Right. No, and also too, like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been snappy.
No, total right to be snappy. Don't worry about that.
No, it's obviously like you know, realistically this happens. Like, you know, it's late, it's on a Sunday. We just watched Welcome to Deary. We pushed back the time we started watching the show.
Right.
Time change. We had a lot of weekend. Like brunch crew yesterday. Brunch or just basically breakfast.
Breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no mimosa, so there's no brunch.
Yeah.
Went to Costco for the first time.
Yeah, Costco. That was. Well, I don't. You know, we don't have a family to speak of, so we don't need the quantity of that. But I don't. You know, I don't get the appeal of Costco. I mean, I get why it works for some people, but for 2 people, it's not.
So our friends took us to Costco, and I'd never been before. You've been.
I've been many.
But we're not members.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, there's a lot of options here.
But it's all the stuff where it's like, you're okay, do I really need 24, corn dogs? Do I really need 24 of this yogurt? It's like, a lot of the stuff that I wanted, by the time we went through it, it would have gone bad. So it's like, it's not for us.
It was so interesting, like going to that cold room. I'm like, what is happening? Why is the produce in this freezer?
Yeah, that was crazy. That didn't exist. I remember back when I would go with my mom, like in the 2000s, that giant room of just like produce. So that's crazy.
Literally, I was like, let me wrap myself in like one of these soft blankets so I can go get some produce. It's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things.
And then on top of it, you and I like our brand name things. And sometimes at Costco, they don't have the same thing more than once. Like they have a handful of things all the time, but like the variety isn't as much. There's a lot of different stuff, but it's kind of, once you get down to it, there's the same things.
Is Kirkland like
that's their brand.
Their brand. Okay.
Yeah.
So like that's their thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we're not ready for a Costco membership.
No, but I see the practicality of it.
Right. Again, if we had like hungry teenagers, right, then it would work. And I guess that's why my mom went to Costco, because she had hungry teenagers.
How long has Costco been around?
Oh, I don't, gotta be since like the late 80s. Early 80s.
Okay, so like it was a thing. I feel like, wasn't your mom just like going to Safeway? Was she just, or was she?
Oh, she'd do a combination of it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, late 90s for sure. I remember going to Costco. But there's only one in the area. Now there's like so many. Crazy.
That's true.
So,
but anyways, just the things that, yes, it was a lot of weekend. So yes, you were tired and you may have missed some things on the show.
I missed some things.
And I should have been like snappy.
You could be snappy. Also, I'm going to cut out the part where you snap at me. So people,
well, then this won't make sense.
I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? So don't worry about it. No, I mean, this wasn't the most exciting episode of the show. I mean, things happened, but I don't feel like they're not.
I think the last segment is when things got interesting.
Right. Yeah. But they're still, and I was awake for that. There were parts of it that just felt like the same note again. And it's just like, okay, I'm tired of them beefing over something someone did or did not say. And now, the whole thing with Gizelle and, not reaching out to Keiarna, right, all that stuff. It's like stuff that
Jassi getting offended about like innocuous comments.
Right. And then it just, same note to me.
The only one who had really a right to be like pissed off was Angel at the end.
Right.
Because that was some real shit that happened to her.
I feel like we're very pro-Angel, which so far we have been, but at the same time, I don't know that she's going to have her redemption arc like before the end of the season.
It's still young. We haven't even got to mid-season yet.
Right.
I think she could still bounce back. Once she gets the hang of things, I feel like, Tia, for whatever reason, acclimated very quickly. But I guess when you have in her mind, as the HBIC as your friend, mm-hmm. Again, I use that term loosely, it's easy to get in there.
But I don't feel like Tia is even really relying on Gizelle for anything. I mean,
no, but like no one's coming at her.
Right.
No one's saying like, what's with your dorky dumbass husband? I don't think he's a dorky dumbass, but I'm saying.
No, but like that's something that the women would do, just to be all like, oh,
you're not a dumbass, he's a scientist.
Your husband's not all that,
Yeah.
Kitty's toy. So cute. Sorry. Our cat brings us a toy all the time. We've never had a cat that does that. I think we might have mentioned this before, but it's so cute. He just shows up and like, hi, I got my toy.
Yeah, here cat. It is. Bloop.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you want me to throw it? No, I don't want you to throw it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go bring it back.
Yeah, it's very odd. I've never had that in a cat. So.
No, it's. I'd like if it wasn't on the ledge.
Yeah, get off that ledge, Kitty. Yeah, get that toy.
On the ground.
Yes. So, have we covered everything?
Yes. I'm looking forward to next week with Monique finally coming back.
Right.
Although we'll be watching that a little bit later because we're coming back from BravoCon Sunday.
Right. But, I have Monday off and then, you work from home. So we can that morning we can watch some, we can watch it. We'll pod before work.
Pod before work. We could do that.
We can see what a 7 a.m. podcast is like. So.
But yes, I am looking forward to that coming to fruition.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I'm looking forward to a couple days of not Housewives, especially as we prepare for BravoCon. I just want to have like a day, which tomorrow we will have, of just like, don't have to watch a Housewives show because we're going to have it crammed into our head all week next week.
Housewives.
So the fact that we're going to have to probably do the Orange County episode, if we're lucky enough to catch it from our hotel room in Vegas.
It's the timing of it all. Yeah, like
if we get to our room by then, and if it's on, knowing Bravo, it's on probably every other hour. They repeat things. If we stay up late enough, it'll just be on again at like 2 a.m.
Oh my goodness. We're not staying up 2 a.m. But it's a matter of like getting from the airport, getting something to eat, getting back to our hotel room. So if it happens, it happens.
Right.
We're bringing our mics or one mic to BravoCon. We're going to be recording stuff.
Yeah. So just stay tuned on all of our social media. We're going to be posting things. We'll probably go live on TikTok or something goofy like that, which I've never done before.
I've never gone live, period. Like not on Instagram or Facebook. Maybe once on Facebook. Does anyone go live on Facebook anymore?
I don't think that they do. I don't know.
Is that even a thing that's an option to do?
I think it is. Do you want to try it? Maybe we'll do that. We'll go live exclusively on Facebook through those other platforms. No, I'm kidding. We'll do it. We'll do it on TikTok, I'm sure too. Yes. But see if anyone even shows up.
Yes.
We'll be like, these suckers. Who are they? So. All right.
More of that later in the week.
Yes, and then we'll talk about all this next time.
Till next time.